Hello there, Martyn Green, Devon Fishing Guides. Many of the people that I see who are wanting to start sea fishing have got very polarised views about what they're hoping to do. Beachcasters play a major role, but so do big, thick, heavy boat rods. Now these can be fun, especially if you're after bigger fish, but a lot of the fish that are caught by sea anglers can barely register even a flick of the tail in protest against such heavy tactics. For me, I wanted a way of making things a lot more enjoyable, and so in this video I'm going to have a look at the top 5 strategies, at least as far as I'm concerned, for making sea fishing fun. I hope you enjoy it. At number 5, one of the things that I love to do when I'm sea fishing is to go out on a boat using light tackle. I tend to use bait casters. They are so much lighter than conventional boat rods. When you get a fish on them, the fight that you get is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I've used them to catch plaice up to skerries. I've used them to catch all sorts of different fish, from bass to smoothhounds, even to small-eyed ray weighing up to nearly 12 pounds. It's been a great deal of fun, and the fight that you get is out of all proportion to conventional boat rods. So for number 5, go boat fishing with a bait caster. You'll be surprised just how much fun it can be. A lot of my boat tackles are built around a simple quick change boom. I get the stainless steel wire, spring wire, that is, it has to be spring wire for it to be effective, from eBay. Don't cost that much, and it's a bit of fun making your own tackle. You can do a lot with it. I'll go into that in my other videos. One thing you do need to be careful of with bait casters is that you don't outgun the tackle that you're going to use. For smaller fish, up to, say, a maximum of about 15 pounds, is going to be absolutely brilliant. But if you know you're going into an area where you're fishing for big fish like big congers, big rays, where you can expect something of 20 pound plus, bait caster is not the tool to use. You can adopt the same approach though and use the lightest boat rod that you can get away with. Try using a 12 to 20 pound class instead of something much heavier. Number 4. Some time ago, I looked for an improvement on the drop shot rig. I didn't like the fact that the line was above and below the hook, which meant that when the fish closed its mouth upon it, it would feel the line and spit the bait out more quickly. The weight also interfered, so I invented the bite rig, based upon the blood bite loop. Hopefully, the diagram will make it clear. I've done a video that shows you how to make up the tackle on my bite rig video. I'll put a link to it at the end of this one. Hopefully you'll find it useful. At number 3, I'm going to go for a strategy that not many people do, namely pole fishing in the sea. I tend to use 6-meter poles. I don't use them internally elasticated, I use little elastic links, and those links are attached to a stainless steel wire loop at the end of the pole. It works very well.
Another more gentle form of fishing that we're going to do today is I'm just going to do some float fishing. I'll put a tackle in the video that will just show how that's done, but again, quite gentle, a little bit adapted according to the ways that I like to do, wire length on the weight, bobber stopper, but little 10-gram float, just enough to let the brass really take the bait down without feeling too much buoyancy from the float. So hopefully it'll do well.
When I go float fishing, especially if I'm not quite sure what's around, I'll use a quick change link on the weight. That way I can change from a short trace for wrasse to a longer trace for mackerel, or even a very long trace if I'm going to use live prawn and go for the bass. Number 1, I'm going to go for isosuri fishing. Now isosuri is fishing using very long rods to go float fishing with. Basically, mine are 5.3 meter telescopic rods. They can be a little bit fiddly to set up in terms of the rings. That's their only disadvantage. However, they are so light that when you get a fish, even a 14-ounce mackerel feels like a 10-pound bass on a carp rod. They are terrific fun. I set up Isosuri float tackle much the same as I do for ordinary float tackle. There's 3 things that you need to check. 1. Your stop must be tied of a very fine material. I use dental floss. 2. You need to make sure that the bead above the float is a really tiny one. That way it will catch on the smaller stop without any problems. 3. Set your bobber stopper at least half of the trace length up above the weight. That will help to stop foul casting. So those are my top 5 light tackle strategies. I hope you enjoyed the video, and any likes or comments that you would like to leave below would be very much appreciated, as it would be should you wish to subscribe to our channel. We always love it when people do. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a lovely day. Goodbye.